So, I hear you want to crack an engine?
What did he say?
That's not what I meant! What I meant to say is, have you ever wanted to crack an engine open and customize it? But when you go to do that, it's not held together by screws, but by rivets? What are you supposed to do? Buy a drill? In this economy? Plus, buying a whole expensive drill just for talking trains? Actually, that might be worth it. I do love my talking trains. I mean, no, heck no! Well, fortunately for you, I have a method that does not include a drill whatsoever. All you need is a measly old screwdriver. However, this is a big kid grown-up tool. So if you're a kid, if you're a child, you might want to get adult supervision or ask an adult for help. You know the drill.
Hey, drill, but there is no drill.
Anyways, no more yapping. Let's crack an engine.
Wait.
Adventures Thomas. He's our test subject. Alright, so let's get into this. There's a few things I want to go over before we start the rivet breaking. I've been doing this since I was in middle school. I've graduated high school. Like, I've been doing this for so long. Like, it's a foolproof method. However, there's some things you need to know about this before you do it. First off, you're gonna need some strength. You're gonna need to apply some pressure to actually break the rivet. So, get ready for that. It's usually not that hard. It really usually is not that hard. But just be prepared for that. And the engines I've had trouble using this method on. Most engines I'm able to break open regardless, and engines I've had troubles breaking open, I still managed to do it. It just takes longer because their rivets are really strong. One of the examples is the 80th Push Along Percy. This thing was so, I don't know why this thing went focus. Oh, there we go. This thing was so hard to break open, but I did manage to. Yeah. Adventures Diesel 10 is also hard to break open because he has a paint sheet is one of the rivets in the middle, and you have to actually break into the middle of it. So that's kind of hard. If you've already seen Earl Diesel was kind of hard, but I managed to do it eventually. Adventures Oliver is also kind of hard to break open for I don't know why, and I've broken millions of rivets on Thomas toys. So this method works. So what you want to need is, well, the engine you want to break, which today we're going to be using Adventures Thomas, and a thin screwdriver. There's those rivets. If it would focus, there we go. So first what you want to do is, we can see this is the smoke box rivet. On most Thomas toys, the smoke box rivet is the easiest to break off because it's the plastic smoke box. It's all plastic. The metal ones are a little bit harder, but still easy. I turned off the light because it was making this thing so hard to focus, and now I'm still struggling to focus. Focus, please. Okay, you want to put this screwdriver right behind the rivet, like that. So it's right behind it, not in the middle of it, behind it, right here. And what you want to do is you want to press down and you want to twist. Let's do that. When you're doing this, make sure not to grab the wheels. Grab like the body. If you grab the wheels, there's a chance you might bend the axles. So you never want to grab the wheels when you're. Pretty much it goes for customizing anything. Never grab the wheels. And soon, once applied enough pressure and kept turning, you hear a pop, and as you can see, come on focus. Focus, please. The screwdriver is actually inside, so I'll take it out. You'll see you've got a little hole that actually went all the way through. Which is turning on my light again. It's kind of hard to see actually, but it's gone all the way through. And what you want to do next is you want to do it to all the other sides. You want to do it to the, so we already did to the bottom. So we want to do it to the top right here, the left right here, and the right. So we're going to do that. We do the front next. Right in there, just like that. We're gonna just press and twist. And there we go. We heard that little whoop. That meant it went all the way through. We'll pull it out and See, we have a hole going straight down in the front. We're gonna do it to the sides of that rivet. We're gonna press it all the way to the against. Just press and twist. Ooh, already went through. We're gonna do it to the last side, which is on the right. Okay. Boom. Press and twist. Already went through, just like that. And now, smoke box. Just by pressing, we got the smoke box off. There we go. You can do whatever the heck you want with the smoke box wrap. And now it's time for the body. Now, with some things you can just pull and it'll just crack straight open. You typically don't want to do that because it's a risk, but you can if you really just don't feel like it. Just know it's a risk. So for the back, the metal part, since it's all metal, this is Rivets part of the main metal body. Same process, you just have to do it a bit harder. So just like the first time, I'm gonna put it all the way into the back and press and twist. Again, for these ones, for metal rivets, you have to apply more pressure. And for metal rivets, you usually won't hear that, but right now, it's already gone all the way through. Pull it out, and you can see there's the hole right there. And now we'll do it to the front. Press and twist. Boom. Oh, we hear the pop. Okay. Sometimes just doing it once or twice might already make a break. For right now, it seems like we're gonna have to go the full method. Alright, so we press in. We're going from the left now. Going for the left. Press and twist. We went straight to the front. Alright. And yep, he's getting wiggly. And we want to do it lastly to the right side. And again, press and twist. Boom. So, and boom. There we go. Yep, that's how you break a rivet. It's pretty cool. Yep, all in pieces now. Destroyed. Yeah, that's how you break a rivet. Yeah, that's how you break a rivet without a drill. It does take more effort, a lot of pressure, but you can do it. I'm gonna stop yapping because there's not much to yap about. That's how you break a rivet without a drill. Yay! Alright, one last thing, this is completely optional. When I'm customizing, sometimes I like to put all the pieces together just to see how everything's coming together, like how the paint looks, all with all the pieces as one. However, however, the rivets, yes, they're broken, but it might be hard to put stuff back together with the rivets still there. And pressing hard while you're customizing is not good because you might rub off your paint or you might scratch off some fine detail you added. So what I usually do is I grab wire cutters and I like to cut off the bottoms of the rivets. This usually makes it easier to put stuff together while customizing. The metal rivets are a bit harder, but just with enough pressure you can snap them too. It took out the camera. But yeah, rivet snapped right off the bottom of it. And now, put these together. And I could easily just slot it on now. Right, yeah, that's the last tip. Obviously at the very end, you're gonna have to super glue it all together or find some other method to keep it together, but I always break the rivets. It just makes it easier while customizing. Yeah.